Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 14, verse 18. Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. In the last verse, Bhagavan Krishna said, from sattva guna, knowledge arises. From rajas, greed arises. And from tamas, apathy, delusion, ignorance arises. They arise. That is what Bhagavan Krishna said in verse 17. Now verse 18. ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्ताः मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः जगन्यगुणवृत्तिस्ताः अधो गच्छन्ति तामसाः. Who is more worried about the future? No animal, no bird, no insect is worried about future. No tree. Man alone is worried about his future. Always worried. That is why he takes medical insurance, life insurance, burglar insurance, etc., etc., etc. His life is full of insurance. In fact, the entire money, I feel I am taking so many insurances. I feel the entire money which I earn is going towards only insurance. And once you take medical insurance, you go to the hospital and then you get treated, he will say this is not covered. So that is also another worry. Next year, how much increase he will make, that is another worry. So man is always worried about the future. What will happen to me tomorrow? Suppose if I get heart attack, is the money in the bank enough? In my working group also we discussed this. Sir, why can't we, after all we are all 60, we can take retirement, whatever money is available, we can go to some village and live happily there. No, no, sir, tomorrow if some disease comes, then there may not be a hospital. Then, so that is a difficulty. So we have to live in cities. Man is always worried. Then another worry. Suppose my children throw out myself and my wife out of the house. What will happen to them? They may be good children. Your thinking itself spoil your mind, and naturally that will end up there. They will throw you out because you always suspect them. If you extend this, he is also worried about the future. Next birth, what will happen? This birth, okay. This birth also I am suffering, sir. What will happen to me in the next birth? He is also worried. Each individual is the architect for his own life. That is, Bhagavan says clearly. Even though the software expert, Bhagavan Krishna can rewrite. If he thinks, okay, I will remove this fellow from all the things, then he can do it. That is the power given to Bhagavan Krishna. That we don't have. But each one has to play his life. You are the architect for your life. You can't blame Bhagavan Krishna. You are writing. The software is written by us. Whatever software we write, that comes to us. There is no point in blaming Bhagavan Krishna. Hare Krishna, you are making me suffer in this world. Others are inside. That is the software which you have written for yourself. I have written for myself. Future is nothing but the present modified form. Future is nothing but the present in a modified form. Cause and effect policy. The entire Bhagavad Gita is cause and effect policy. What you sow, so shall you reap. If you go to a doctor for stomach upset, then the doctor will examine and say, yesterday you had food, 4 or 5 bread pakoras. That is why you have stomach upset. Then he will prescribe the medicine. Thought is also a food. We say food for thought. So that is also a food. Bhagavan Krishna, the greatest doctor, says, Sattva guna goes upwards. Sattva guna is what? Your thoughts, entertain, love, compassion, selflessness, selfless service. You lead a pure life of discrimination, clear thinking, right judgment, self-discipline. All these you cultivate yourself in Sattva guna. Then this mind is calm and cool, quiet mind. So naturally that quiet mind will evolve upwards. So Bhagavan says, Urdhvam gachanti sattvastaha. That is, This mind goes upwards. They are born in the world of happiness. There cannot be a doubt. If we apply the same logic for food, the same logic is if you have good food, naturally you will not get stomach ache or any other stomach problems or any other health problems. Similarly, food for thought. If you do this, Bhagavan says, in the next janma, you will be born in the world of happiness. That is, you can say Brahmaloka or heaven. Then Bhagavan says, those who carry on their life with full of desires and ambitions, greedy, leading a life of selfishness, they manifest as men in this world. Because I don't think there is any other world other than this world uh, in which our desires can be fulfilled. Because we have n number of desires. Which world, if you go to heaven, there is nothing. If you want coffee immediately 4 o'clock, tuck, it will be served. Then, then you want something else, immediate. No, sir, I want to sleep, immediate. So there is no question of dukkha there. Whereas this bhumi contains both dukkha and sukha. So if you are a greedy person, where else you can go for fulfilling your desires? You will be born in this world only, in this earth only. So whatever actions we have done in the past, according to the actions, we get the good or bad, credit or debit. All our greediness can be fulfilled only here. Meaning the vasanas can be exhausted only here. So Bhagavan says, Madhye tishtanti rajasa. If you have rajasa guna, greediness, selfishness, then naturally you will born again and again in this world only. There is no other escape. You cannot escape. Then you cannot criticize this world. I am suffering. Oh my God, this much of suffering is there. That is why Avaya simply said, Piravi Vende, I don't want birth. Please remove me from this birth cycle. Because if you come here, you have to suffer. There is no question of saying, no, no, sir, I will always enjoy. No question. Nobody, not even a saint can say, sir, I am enjoying my life. Impossible. Both, everyone will have joy and also sorrow. That is this world. So, Madhya Tishtanti Rajasaha. Then he says, those who carry on their life, dull life, sleepy, lot of misconceptions, naturally they are yet to evolve. They go downwards. They will be born like cockroaches or insects that live in the drainage and come out in the night. Or they may be born like plants or animals because they are yet to evolve. Their consciousness is there, but it is extremely dim. Uh, 0 watt bulb, we can say. So Bhagavan in this, that is what Bhagavan says. Jaganya guna vrittistaha ado gachanti tamasaha. So ado, that is lowest form of birth for Rajasa. Bhagavan in this verse says, those who lead a life of sattva after death, they go to logas which are full of happiness. Those whose life is carried on by Rajoguna, they are born as human beings. That is Madhyama. Then those who carry on their life with Tamoguna, they are the lowest. They are born as plants or animals. That is what Bhagavan says in this verse. Now Dr. Bhagavan Krishna examined our mind thoroughly till this verse. He took the X-ray, CT scan, blood test, MRI scan, all other tests has been conducted. What are the diseases that affects a particular man? What is the cause for this disease? When the disease comes, then if the disease comes, what are the symptoms? What is the possible reaction in the outer world because of that disease? Everything has been analyzed threadbare by Bhagavan Krishna. Now he is going to prescribe the medicine. The expert Dr. Bhagavan Krishna, he is going to give the cure for our mental troubles. That we will see from tomorrow onwards. Verse 18 again. Urdvam gachanti satvastaham madhye tishtanti rajasaha जगन्यगुणवृत्तिर्ताः अधो गच्छन्ति तामसाः. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Hari Om. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayan 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 Narayan